ICA, pistol, remote CX bomb, and a packed breaching charge is what we're going to need for this run. The cutscene skip point is the red carpet on the second line of text or at the bottom of the fountain. And to start off, we're just going to hold up left and run up to this green line just off the grass patch. We're going to release shift to transition into a walk and just hold W. Then we're going to aim the middle of our screen at the left side of Dahlia's body as such with that dot. And then we're going to count 2 steps. We know what a full step is because we reference the right arm and then we wait till it goes all the way back, and that's a full step. So now we'll drop the breaching charge on that full step, then count 1 more full step and then drop the CX bomb, open up inventory and then instantly detonate the breaching charge to let the bomb fly. Here's the angle that we've chose for the launch. The range that you can use is slightly wider than 47's head, so just find what works for you and run with that. Make sure to avoid the bad hitboxes of these NPCs, it extends way past where they actually are. You're going to want to throw your briefcase at the wall on the green line. Avoid where the red lines are, that's either too high or too low. Turn around here and instantly equip your detonator to set the bomb off as fast as you can. It's usually around 22 to 23 seconds you want to be setting it off. Then we get into this corner here and wait till Vic's bodyguard passes the white texture on the wall. I'll put a green line over where I mean. As we're doing all that, you want to pre-aim the pistol so you can instantly pull it out and fire the chain as fast as possible without moving your aimer. If you look in the top right here, this is just what it will look like if it takes more than 1 shot, so you just have a bit of whoosh around you and it's the same deal, just run and you won't get seen. And we perform fast exit, inventory G to exit here, and that's that. Now we're going to go over all the mechanical errors that can happen. We're going to ignore RNG fails and just focus on the things that we do wrong. This is the most common problem with this strat, and it is the timing of the breacher drop point, which is very, very tight and has to be followed very closely. What I've done wrong here is I've dropped the breacher too far forward in my right arm swing, so I've dropped it before the end of the first full step. What happens if you do this wrong is, as you can see, the bomb will go very left or very right and not drop the breacher on top of Dahlia's head. This is far more lenient, but it is the same principle. If you drop the bomb at the wrong time, it will generate an incorrect result, but the window for the bomb drop is much, much larger. Inside this green circle is where you want to be landing the bomb. If you're outside of it, you will miss the chandelier. Here is a still image of the angle you need for the Dahlia launch. Use any reference point that you can find to learn for yourself. This is what will happen if you start your launch position too far forward. You will hit the chandelier, but this guard on your left will compromise you late after the bomb drop and you'll lose SA.
Sir, I think... you bitch!
This is if you start the launch position too far back. All will seem well, but what will happen is your bomb won't go far enough and you will be in line with the chandelier, you just won't get the distance to hit the chandelier. If you detonate the CX after 23, it will hit position as you can see by the explosion, and it will drop the chandelier, but Dahlia will have moved out of the way and it will miss her. Now we'll move on to what can go wrong for the Victor kill, and as far as I know there are only 3 things, and it's, well, one of them's the double of throwing the briefcase either too high or too low. This was too high, so it hit the ledge above the wall you meant to throw it at, and as you can see the guard on the upper left is the one that went for the distraction. And same thing here, this is the briefcase, tossed too low. So same result, wrong guy will go for the distraction.
Victor Novikov is next. That is Victor Novikov, head of San